Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'm not talking about China. Actually, I would like to talk about South Africa, where my two friends are coming from. Okay, I have been in Africa for several times. And I remember I was in Cape Town as well. We visited the Long Island, where Nelson Mandela used to be. Stayed there, spent there more than 20 years, or 23 years, right, there. I read the book, Long March to Freedom, Democracy, Freedom. Values are very important, not only for Czech Republic, for other countries, for Western countries, but also very, very important for China as well. Actually, the Chinese ruling party now is trying to do reforms and reshaping our future by further opening up, combating corruption, improving governance, try to make the sense of rule of law. All these values, I think, is a global value, but it's also very, very valuable for China, for the Chinese government, for the Chinese people. Second, I would like to say that I'm not talking about China in a second as well. It's talking about Czech Republic. I've been here for 2 years. It's a great country. That's why Thomas said about today's event is main. I asked him before I speak, what's the topic today? He said talking about business and art. Actually, Czech Republic, Prague, when you are here, you spend more than 1 year, you say, oh, this is a country, a place, a city of history, of art, museum. Not about business. Business second, but art or in life is the first priority. So actually, China is also a great country of civilization. But Czech Republic and China, we both have our advantages. So in recent years, our relations, bilateral relations, are being improved substantially, especially since last year when the new government came into power. January, the new government came to power, and February, your president met our president in Sochi, in Russia. And then April, your foreign minister visited China. The foreign minister, since 15 years, just visited China to make our relations sustainable. By signing a kind of a memorandum, we will not be bothered by some kind of controversial issues. You have your value, we have your value, but we respect each other. So this is a very important step since last April. And then visits was frequently taking place, including the most important visit of your president, Mr. Zeman, visited China, and he met our president as well as our prime minister. So since I'm going very smoothly, everything about all comprehensive relations between China and Czech Republic, economically, politically, of course, culturally, or even about exchange of students, or tourism, or even in the future, direct flight. We're trying to push for direct flight between Prague and Shanghai. So it is possible if we have more and more tourism. Actually, every year, according to our statistics, every year currently, we have more than 100 million tourism abroad. If 1% of the tourists go to Prague, it would be 1 million people. But currently we have only 80,000 people. So it's a great room, great space to be improved and explored. And it's possible. And also, we also try to take some steps, very important steps. For example, as you know, when the South Koreans, they broadcast a movie about the Prague lover, and then many Korean young people, they're coming here. So in Valentine this year, in several weeks, we are in China. During the Valentine Day, we are going to broadcast a new film, which was shot here in Prague. It was called The Place Only We Know. Will be. The young generation in China might be fascinated by Prague, and definitely this year and next year there will be more and more young people, young romantic people visiting these romantic places. So the tourism, culture, all kinds of things. Business, of course, no problem. Investment, we try to promote more investment in manufacture, in financial services or such kind of things. Or even high-speed railway, you will need that. It's possible to do that. Even nuclear power in the future. So all sorts of things. So for this, I mean, we are very, on behalf of the Chinese embassy, on behalf of the Her Excellency Ambassador Mark Cheng, I would like to express my sincere hopes for our cooperation, for our future as well, in building trust and our common future. So in this, I conclude my word. Thank you very much.